Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. So yeah, in this live stream here, I'm going to be showing all of them and then figuring out which diecast cars I opened from the special diecast car shop, Color to Diecast. Now, before I go further into this live, I did make a video. I didn't mention this then, but I just got too happy or like in the zone of, like looking or, figuring out which diecast cars that I was buying at that store today. So that's why there was no in-store video this time. But I'm going to mention something real quickly. I did actually have an in-store video of Color to Diecast on my channel from like a few years back. So if you haven't watched that channel, I may have to possibly like show it again so that way you guys can, see that video. So yeah, I don't even know where to start. This was the first time, you're hearing this right, first time I ended up buying 6 Hot Wheels Ferrari cars from this store. And only because they had more than the past few times I've been there, actually. Because the past few times I've been to Color to Diecast, it's like the Hot Wheels Ferrari section was like really low and didn't have that many, great models and or castings of Hot Wheels Ferrari cars to like choose from. It was a very smaller, not as big a selection compared to when I went there today, actually. So yeah, that was definitely worth that. This guy right here is actually a first for my collection. I don't have anything from BBR Models, and apparently it turns out they're a collaboration with Mini GT for some of their cars, supposedly. So yeah, and I just figured out where this one was made from. But to be honest, I'm just going to show the box of the car. Now, the color on the box that this car comes in is red to show the car. Mine is actually red in color, so this one that I am showing is actually the correct color that mine is, because they had 3 different colors for this. They had red, yellow, and I want to say the other colors of this diecast car were, I want to say, white paint or black paint for the color of the diecast car. Let's see which one to show next. Oh yeah, this is really cool. Hyundai i20N Rally Hybrid number 11 rally car. This is actually my first Mini GT Hyundai rally car. This is my second official Mini GT Hyundai in my collection. I do have another one. It's a Elantra touring race car. They actually had the normal Elantra there at that store today, but just didn't feel like getting it. I looked at it a few times, but it's like it just didn't look, that cool in my opinion to end up getting. Oh yeah, there is one car I am going to show right away because I have been really looking forward to getting this one in my collection, and they finally had it there today. They only had 3 though, and the last time I went there, these 2 from that pop culture set sold out really quickly. I finally got one. I finally got this into my collection. This is one I have been looking for months, actually, and never saw it at any grocery stores that sell these. And finally got one into my collection. But yeah, it was not cheap getting this guy into my collection, though. I will say that. Let's see what to show next. I guess now I can, if somehow possibly do this, because there's 6 of them. I don't know how I'm gonna do this, but these are the Hot Wheels Ferrari cars I ended up getting there today. Yep. And as soon as I saw these 6, it's like I just couldn't stop looking at them. And sure enough, I ended up getting all 6 of those into my collection. There supposedly could have been a 7th one, but it's like that one had, a few on the pegs at that diecast car store. So it's like I don't really think it would sell out that quickly. And to be honest, I feel like they may end up getting more of them eventually. Let's see here. Which one to show next? Oh, yeah. Got another Pikes Peak Tacoma hill climb in my collection. This is now my, I want to say, third or fifth color version of this car in my collection now. Also, I didn't even know this existed until I went there today. They have a Pikes Peak Silica hill climb treasure hunt. I mean, look at the blue on that thing. This just looks really cool. Now, this Silica in real life makes 850 horsepower, and this is based off actual stats of the car's real life horsepower. Now, the engine is, I believe I don't even know exactly what engine it is, but it's like super cool. And yeah, the engine in this thing is just unbelievable. I want to say it's a V6, but I think I am really wrong about that. Now, this Tacoma, on the other hand, for Pikes Peak Racing, this one makes 1,000 horsepower from a really interesting turbocharged inline 4 engine, and it's insane how it makes that much horsepower. I can't even imagine something like that going up a mountain road of that sort, because that racing event is really challenging. I mean, it's challenging in a different way from like other events like Le Mans and the American Le Mans series, or like the GT race car series for like the GT3, the GTE classes, like all of those classes, and like GT 500. It's different from those endurance races because it's not really the same kind of thing. Oh yeah, went to the concert a little bit over a month ago actually, but before I get too sidetracked about talking about stuff about that, I am going to show a few other cars that I got from the diecast car store today. Let's see, didn't show this one yet. New to my collection, it's the newest BMW Racing Le Mans race car. Now, this is their hypercar class race car, so that's why it looks more futuristic like this. Next is a Nissan Z GT500 number 23. Next is the Porsche 911 GT3R number 80, otherwise known as the Rexy race car. Last one I'm showing before I start opening some of these diecast cars is a really cool Aston Martin. All right. Oh, I just realized I had one more car to show. Whoops. Forgot to show this guy before I start opening cars. All right. Now I am going to start opening some of these diecast cars here. These guys are probably going to more than likely stay unopened. I'm really want to open that guy. Now that's cool that you like Hot Wheels. That one's not going to get open. This one probably will, because that corner is just going at that rate. Yeah, that one's gonna get open. This one's gonna get open. I guess at this point I'm opening quite a lot of these cards, actually. Now I'm probably gonna open that one as well. All right, time to open some of these diecast cars from Hot Wheels or Mini GT. First one is 2011 new models. It's a 1970 Pontiac GTO Judge in a nice blue color. The blue color on this one is really what made me end up getting it from the special diecast car store today. Next one I'm opening is one of my favorite Hot Wheels pop culture cars from the year, is the Nissan Skyline GTR R34. It's the Gran Turismo 7 car art stuff. Now, I don't know if it says Gran Turismo 7 on the car, but it says Gran Turismo 7 on the card. Almost out. Come on, let's get it open. This is really nicely done. That was a really nicely done one. I gotta hand it to Hot Wheels. This premium Nissan Skyline GTR R34 with the Gran Turismo livery and these different paint colors on it make it look really nice. Next one to open is the Pikes Peak Tacoma in the black paint color. Whoever hit the thumbs up button, thank you very much for doing that. I do really appreciate that. This one looks really nice. Pikes Peak Tacoma in this black color. And it says Crush on it. Racing number is racing number 2. Yeah, this one is really nicely done. All right, now comes the challenging part of opening the Mini GT cars. But before I get into that, I may consider opening now. If you can see that, I might open that ahead of the Mini GT cars, but I don't think I will, to be honest, because these cars are quite a challenge at times to open. Okay, let's get that thing taken out from there, if it will work. Come on. There it goes. So actually, I normally don't mention stuff like this too often, but I got into collecting toy cars because of, well, my brother. Now, again, I'm just going to say this on my channel. I don't give away personal info, per se, but that's how I got into collecting toy cars. Oh dear. I think I just cut the part at the bottom a little too far. Whoops. There it goes. Gotta be careful. Okay, that could have cut me. Just checking for any cuts. Oh geez. That that's not really staying in there though. Oh, it has extra protection. This is sick. This one is really cool. This is the Nissan Z GT500 race car from NAGT, and I gotta say, once it's fully out, this thing looks way better. I mean, this thing is just really nicely done. Really nicely done. And all of these mini GTs come with a travel box. So you can actually put the car inside this. All right. Guess I'm opening this one next. Next one I'm opening is the Hyundai i20N Rally 1 Hybrid number 11. Number 11 as in the racing number for it. This one's limited to 1 out of 3,960 in total made. Now, that other mini GT car that I opened, the Z GT500, does not say it's limited to like any number of any sort. So I assume they're going to make probably like, 6,000 or more of it. Let's get the Hyundai out, the Hyundai rally car to be exact. Got to be careful. That is beautiful. Check out the Hyundai i20N rally car from Mini GT. This one ended up getting third place in a rally racing event in 2023. And the Nissan Z was in the Super GT series from 2023. I mean, the details on this one are just really nicely done. All right, next one to open up is probably going to be the really cool BMW M Hybrid V8 number 25. And this one got second place in an endurance race from IMSA from 2023. Here it is, before I open it again. And this one says IMSA collection, but it does not say it's limited to like a certain number made. So not all of these say they're limited to certain numbers. So I'm assuming or guessing that they'll probably make like 5,000 or more of these in total. Now, for anyone that's going to ask about Mini GT diecast cars, I will say something that even a store like Hobby Lobby, because Hobby Lobby sells mostly like the premium diecast car brands, they don't sell these in store. Now, the bizarre thing is Walmart and Target.com do sell the Mini GT diecast cars. I'm just saying this if collectors, want to know that kind of stuff. I didn't know that until I actually did a few searches about that stuff. And here's the only thing that I will want to, I hope you take this with a grain of salt, is that those are probably sold by, third parties. So it's not like they're, like, if you go on eBay, it's like, eBay can tell you if it's a verified real seller, and, those sellers on eBay also have like satisfaction rates of, when people buy their diecast cars of like, how happy the customer was, kind of thing. Gotta say, this BMW looks really cool. Gotta open it a little bit more. Let's put these off to the side. get this opened a bit more. And here we go. Got to be careful getting this opened. Almost cut myself there. That would have been bad. Well, it might just be better to get those things taken out of the way so that way I don't get cut there. Oh, this is really, whoa. Almost got a little shocked there. This thing is really cool. And I mean really, really cool. This BMW hypercar, the Mons race car, is so cool, falling out of that card packaging. I have never seen anything this cool before for Mini GT. I mean, I have one for Acura and Cadillac, but this one looks way cooler than those two. And they are releasing one from Porsche of the 963, which is Porsche's car in the hypercar, Le Mans race cars class. But this BMW is just really cool, and it even has like the company's performance paint colors all over the car. This is a really nicely done one. Gotta be careful because those mirrors and stuff could fall off. That thing's actually a little heavy, so gotta be really careful with that guy. All right, let's see which one to open next. I think I'm gonna open the last two Mini GTs a bit later because I really want to open this really cool Maserati here. I have zero clue of how I'm gonna get this guy open. I have seen a few spots that I could supposedly get it opened up from. Now, this is my first ever BBR Mini GT collaboration model in my collection. And I did technically see this car in the store outside of its box, so I knew what it looked like before I got it. And I gotta say, this thing is really, really, in terms of cars, really beautiful and gorgeous looking. Oh, that is sick. That is really sick. Gotta be careful because I don't want to damage it. Wow, that is really nice. This is really nice. This MC20 in this red color is really nicely done. This is one of Maserati's actual real-life new sports and or supercars. And I do believe this one's actually a V6 engine. And I gotta say, the details on this are just really nicely done. There seems to be a few like scratches or something maybe on the hood, but I'm not really caring too much about that because this car is just really nicely done. Although for now, I may want to put it back in that box thing. Because it actually is open and I can show it while it's in that box. All right. Oh, geez. Now let's open this one next. Next one to open is the Porsche 911 GT3R number 80, otherwise known as the Rexy race car from IMSA for race cars. This one's really cool. This is limited edition, but the weird thing is it doesn't really say how many it's limited to, though. Oh, and all of these Mini GTs I open have a number of like which number they are from like the Mini GT production line, I do believe, because that's something I have noticed on a lot of the other ones I opened over these past few months or years of collecting these Mini GT cars. Okay. Now let's be careful there. put those off to the side again. Just probably gonna let that, oh, that cracked. Right, get this guy out here real carefully. That is cool. This is really cool. There's the travel box it comes with, and here is the car fully out of the card packaging. I mean, this is really cool. The details and everything on this are just really nicely done. I mean, the green and everything on this is just really nicely done. And this one is number 713. The Hyundai rally car was number 710. The Z GT500 was number 756. The BMW was number 709. The Aston Martin is limited to 3960, which I think I want to say something else was limited to. Oh yeah, the Hyundai was limited to 3960, just like this Aston Martin is that I'm gonna be opening. Okay, let's get this thing out of there if possible. Almost got it. This one's taking a little bit longer than planned. But I know with some patience, it should hopefully get out. I have to cut this open a little bit more. Right, there's that out. Oh boy, this Aston Martin Valkyrie in the Aston Martin green color is really, really sick looking. This really nicely done. It almost looks like teal. So there's the travel box for the Aston Martin Valkyrie. And here's the car itself. That looks really nicely done. I mean, that's got to be in my top 5 favorite Mini GT cars from my collection. And probably from what Mini GT has made. I mean, that is just really, really nice. That is really nicely done. So yeah, well, that's gonna probably wrap it up for this diecast cars showcase and or show and tell, and diecast cars opening as well for the ones that I did open. For anyone who didn't make this live stream for whatever that ends up being, for any reason that couldn't make it, you should all know the drill is whenever YouTube has it on my channel, you guys can all watch it and comment on the live stream on my channel when it's on there. That's it for this live stream. Bye, everyone. Thanks for watching, joining, stopping by. And, you know, as a diecast car collector, I hope you're all finding the diecast cars you're really looking for. And we are now 21 days till Christmas. Yesterday we were actually, well, I'm not sure if I should say this or not, but technically we were 22 days away from Christmas as of yesterday, which is also the name of one of, well, her songs. So, yeah. Now, hopefully by saying that, this, you know, live stream somehow does not get copyrighted. I'm really hoping it doesn't, because again, it's not like I, have music playing in the background by any means, so I don't think it should. But if for some bizarre reason it does, then I guess I'll have to do a video of all these cars then. That's officially the end of this live stream. Bye everyone, thanks for watching, joining, stopping by. Have a great rest of your weekend, and I hope you're all having a great holiday season, being safe and well, and I wish everyone safest travels as possible for anything for travels during this holiday season, because with another holiday being 21 days away, the traveling gets a little busy, or you should know what I mean by that. Bye now, laters. Thanks for stopping by, everyone.